What's going on, my pretty pandas? It's your huggable hipster here, and welcome back to today's Tea Talks. As soon as I start, fail me, then as soon as I start recording anything, that's when people decide to message me. So there have been some memes, some fresh old good memes spooing around. There have been some fresh and good memes, some good old memeage going around the interwebs, particularly about one of my favorite YouTubers. You guys love him. It's Philip DeFranco. Okay, he's one of my favorites. I've been watching him for years, and there was a meme that he posted on his Twitter page that I thought I had to share with you guys because it's, you know, it's a meme, and I'm a meme whore. So when you want to check if the game has full damage, let's just jump into it. Me finds lava in Minecraft. My wolf. Let's just jump into it. When I want to push a virgin into a volcano for a steamy hot pizza with broccoli and mushrooms on top, let's just jump into it. Okay. Enough with the Philly D memes. Let's just let's jump into it. Don't worry, I'm not coming for your brand, Philly D. Okay. To be honest, I would absolutely love to have Philly D come on to the Tea Talk because I'd like just to hear his perspective about certain games, to hear what he has to say about certain things regarding YouTube, regarding just YouTube, just everything in general. I would love to have him as a guest. So, Philip DeFranco, yeah, come on the show. I don't bite. Like, you know, my coffee has a bite to it, but that's about it. So for those of you who have seen a change in the schedule, you guys know that we're going to be switching up things a little bit. We're going to be talking about gaming, YouTube, and we're going to put in some politics, pop culture news, more kind of tea-worthy news from YouTube and everything like that. I know it's probably going to get me copyright striked. It's going to get me in all sorts of trouble, but I really want to talk about things that are important, not just fluff pieces. Not that gaming is fluff, but a lot of the time there are fluff pieces and I just don't have enough content to put into a Tea Talk, and a lot of the content I do want to talk about is very hard-hitting stuff that YouTube will most likely spank me for. So first up in gaming news, we are going to be talking about the new Metro Exodus that came out. I'm very excited about this. I've never played any of the Metro Exodus games. Actually, a friend of mine from Twitch told me about all the games and everything. She's a really big fan, and that was my first kind of glimpse into it. I saw ads and I saw the teasers, if you will, about the game, but I never really jumped into it. That's gonna stick with me now. Thanks a lot, Philly D. It states here in the article that the Metro series has never delivered a runway hit to elevate it among the most esteemed first-person shooters, but over the course of two critically acclaimed games and a well-executed Redux collection, it has steadily gained an audience appreciative of its dynamic gameplay, grounded storytelling, and gripping tension. This game has some of the best graphics I've seen since playing Resident Evil 2. I absolutely love the graphics of Resident Evil 2. The way that they made the zombos just a spasmitable. It's wonderful. I love the graphic change that they did with Resident Evil 2. Obviously, it's a can't even compare. It's a big up. It's really a big up from the 1998 version, but seeing Metro Exodus, seeing the monsters, seeing some of the creatures that they developed, it's one of the most unique, I would say, game development, architectural pieces I've seen in a very long time. The monsters look very unique from one another, and they look like they're actual creatures that you would be afraid of. Like a lot of the creatures that I see in video games nowadays, they don't really strike me as horrifying. They just strike me as creatures that were done at the last minute so they could fit the deadline for the game. Ooh, the tea. It's hot today. Yes, I know, I'm drinking with a straw, okay? I'm bougie, get over it. The thing with a lot of monsters, even the ones in the Evil Within 2, those were strikingly different, but somewhat similar to the stuff I've always seen. Metro Exodus, now those are some interesting monsters. See what I'm talking about? Yeah. I just find them very unique. I find them very titillating to the senses, if you will. So be sure to check out the article. All articles, links, things that I find interesting will be down in the description below for your viewing pleasure. Now, this next article I kind of found funny because it's just, I don't know, it's not ironic, but just kind of, it's just funny. Copyright Office denies Alfonso Ribeiro's application for the Carlton Dance. If you guys don't know who Alfonso Ribeiro is, he is the guy who technically coined the Carlton Dance in the 1990 sitcom for The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now, he probably didn't coin it. There were probably dances like that in the 90s because, you know, back in the 90s, we were getting with it. I was born in 92, so don't say anything. Now, it states in the article that late last year, the subject of dances in Fortnite came to the forefront when multiple lawsuits against Epic Games and other publishers were filed. The argument was that Epic Games publishers like 2K were selling and profiting from the dances created by other people, which was stealing their intellectual property. Which it's the going theme for today is intellectual property, demonetization, all of that fun stuff. You'll see why. Plaintiffs is Alfonso Ribeiro, best known as Carlton from the 1990s sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, who claims to be the originator of the Carlton dance, wherein someone swings their arms from side to side and shuffles their feet, which is the best description of the dance I've seen. So I don't know, I just find this kind of funny. I find it kind of hilarious, the fact that he's trying to coin a dance as his own so he can just, you know, regain and hold on to his popularity. Because let's face it, I mean, you know, the Carlton dance is a staple in every household. Everybody's really heard of it, unless, you know, you didn't watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which I'm very sorry for you. Now, next up in gaming news, SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy is coming soon to PC, which it was released yesterday, so if you guys haven't already, you know, get on it. It was released yesterday for Steam, and EVO Japan is currently underway, and a bunch of announcements for fighting games are coming out, along with confirming that some King of Fighters characters would be heading to the Dead or Alive 6. SNK revealed also that SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy will be coming to PC in the very near future yesterday. Now, next up, we're going to be talking about YouTube. Oh, YouTube. I didn't even get a notification about this in my email at all, and I've been, a creator on YouTube for almost 3 years with almost 2,000 subscribers. Yes, honey, get that coin. Sound like Jeffree Star. Now, there are some things I'm going to insert that Philip DeFranco found out. There are some things that I want to discuss with you guys, because this is a topic that I've been discussing ever since the dawn of my YouTube channel. There have been videos that I have actually had to remove because people were like, you're going a little bit too hot and heavy on this topic, please stop. So this was on the creator blog. This will also be down in the description below, and the way that they choose to word a lot of these things, and the way that I don't even know how to describe it. Just let's read it together, and you'll let me know of your opinion. I'll let you know of mine. One big happy family. So this was posted February 19th, and the article states that we're updating the way we give community guideline strikes to a new, simpler system. We've worked with creators to understand what's working and what's not, and you told us that consistent enforcement, clear policies, and transparency about the impact of a strike are more important. So we're introducing more opportunities for everyone to understand our policies and consistent penalty for each strike and better notifications. Post-production me, can you zoom in on the notifications there? Just, you know. I mean, really? More notifications? You blatantly state that after I never even got a notification about it. Nobody got notifications about this thing. You're supposed to send notifications through the emails of which creators create consistent content. That's how it's supposed to work. I never even got an email for this. I get an email for when Markiplier posts videos. I get an email when Tati posts videos. I get an email when all of the people that I watch post videos. But I don't get a notification about one of the most important things that you change on your platform. Really? It goes on to say that more opportunities to learn YouTube policy. Now, although 98% of you never break your community guidelines, they are vital to YouTube, a strong community, and balancing freedom of expression with the freedom to belong. And Philip DeFranco posted something on Twitter. Now, Philly D put out a tweet, and it stated, update YouTube creators left a comment and provided an update on what they've done to combat horrible people on the site in the last 48 hours. Note tweet here. And it says in the screenshot that we appreciate you, Philly D, raising awareness of this with your fans, and that you realize all of us at YouTube are working incredibly hard to root out horrible behavior on our platform. By way of an update, in the last 48 hours, beyond our normal protections, we've disabled comments on tens of millions of videos. We've also terminated over 400 channels for the comments they've left on videos and reported illegal comments to law enforcement. There is more to be done, and we are continuing to grow our team in order to keep people safe. Now, this is something that actually SAS ASMR did on her channel. She deleted a bunch of negative comments and everything like that after what happened with Shookbang. If you guys don't know about that, I'll leave a link to Nikocado Avocado's video. There was an entire thing that went down, and it's like, you eat food on your channel. Like, you know, Her channel used to help me with my insomnia. It helped me with, you know, with falling asleep at night. It was rather nice. And after I found out everything, it's like you look at things more critically. You look at things with a different perspective after seeing just the ego that a person has. And it's like, while your channel might have helped me, you eat food on camera. You're not God's miracle pill, okay, honey? It was actually something similar that Nikocado Avocado said, where, you know, you eat food on camera. That's all you do. And I completely agree. The thing is that why it's similar to this is because you're not God. You can't just take comments and be like, here's a bunch of negative comments. I'm just gonna take them and put them in this little box over here. That way it's all safe and you're okay. It's like, that's not the way it's supposed to go. Negative comments are going to happen. I receive negative comments. And the thing is, that should be left up to the creator. It should be left up to the creator to decide what comments he or she wants to post. Now, in the case, and I'm using SAS ASMR as an example, because I feel like it's the most relevant example to put with this. In SAS ASMR's case, she deleted comments that were basically calling her out on getting Shookbang's channel removed, essentially. And it was a whole ordeal. I'm not going to get into a lot of it because it's a long ass story. It really is. It's just I'm not going to have SAS ASMR come for me, okay? But essentially what happened is that SAS ASMR filed a false copyright claim. There was a parody that Shookbang did of her videos and everything. I saw snippets of it. Rather funny. It was really, it was kind of funny. So she filed a false copyright claim. She didn't get into trouble, yet Shookbang's channel did, and I feel really sorry for the dude. He or she, I'm not sure. I apologize. I don't want to assume gender here. And the thing is that, like, the way it's similar to this is that YouTube terminated over 400 channels, deleted and disabled tens of millions of videos. Whether or not they fall under certain laws, child labor laws, what have you, because it has specific things that you cannot put into your videos that you record. We're just going to sweep this under the rug. That way the problem just goes away. It's exactly what SAS ASMR did, and all you see on her videos are nice comments. Bolstering comments to, raise up her ego a little bit, which I don't like the idea that YouTube has this much power. Like, I know it's a big corporation and I know that it's their platform, but I mean, what if this video were to get taken down because of my freedom of speech? What if a video that Markiplier did were to get taken down all because he said an F-bomb at the wrong place or something? It could be a multitude or melange of things that could occur, and it's kind of scary. There's just a lot that needs to be read between the lines. There's a lot of things that need to be looked into in order to assess a situation properly. And you have to look at things from all perspective, from YouTube's perspective. You have to look at it from the creator's perspective. You have to look at it from, someone who is just starting on YouTube, quite possibly, and they have all these different mindsets going on. They see these news clips, they see different things happening, and they're like, well, should I really start a YouTube channel? And we need to address every branch of every person who is in YouTube, from the biggest creator to the creator that has 1 subscriber. Now, from the point of YouTube, there are some things that I really think they're doing well on to crack down on people who really shouldn't be on the site, like Logan Paul. Like people who really don't understand the full weight and kind of potential that they have with reaching out to so many people. Like, you have the power to reach out to the world with your videos. And I know I make jokes, I know I crack about a lot of things and everything like that, but at the end of the day, YouTube does really try its best to handle situations to the best of their ability. And up for some news today, oh gosh, this is going to be really interesting to talk about, and I can't wait to hear your guys' opinion on this, is the whole Jussie Smollett controversy that is happening. Oh gosh, I don't much appreciate what he's done. I mean, like, the thing is with this entire topic, this entire thing that's going on with Jussie Smollett, it is the most annoying thing in the world to see ignorance and just blunt hatred because it went from one spectrum to another, of where from one extreme you have Jussie Smollett now officially a suspect in a criminal investigation, and then on another spectrum you have Jussie Smollett is arrested and he has a bond set for $100,000. Now, why did this all start? Jussie Smollett was disappointed with Fox's reaction to the racist, homophobic letter that appeared at the Chicago's Empire studio addressed to him, which he actually sent himself, by the way. He sent a letter to himself that was racist and degradatory. Now, it also states here in the article that according to the Chicago police, Smollett tried to gain attention by sending the false letter, but when that didn't work, Smollett upped the ante and paid two brothers $3,500 to stage an attack where he... Gosh, this is the stupidest thing I've ever seen, where allegedly there was a noose that they put around his neck and they poured acid onto him, from several reports that I'm hearing around the interwebs. And one of the guys was even told to say, "This is MAGA country." This just goes to show you that a lot of these actor types and a lot of the people who don't get enough attention as it is will go to this length. I've never seen the show Empire, I've never watched it before, so let me know in the comments below if you guys have seen it and if you guys like it at all or know what it is. Don't understand this. I really do not. This is one thing that is in the news that I really just don't, like, within my soul, I'm just like, why? What was the need? What did you gain? Like, what did you gain from this? So what do you guys think about this whole Jussie Smollett thing? I would love to know your guys' opinions down in the comments below. But yeah, if you guys like my face and what I do, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell down below, because I make videos every weekday and a podcast every Saturday. So if you guys want to take part in the podcasts that I do by suggesting what kind of things I talk about, I have a tier on my Patreon where you guys can join it to suggest topics, be a part of the conversation, all that fun stuff. So be sure to check the description below for my Patreon. But stay casually nerdy, you guys, and I will talk to you all in tomorrow's podcast. Peace.